Troy targets Games of Thrones audience with boobs, violence and exotic scenery. No, it's not the latest Game of Thrones series, but the BBC's new Saturday night primetime drama. And with 2 very racy sex scenes in the first episode, plus plenty of nudity and fighting, bosses will be hoping to pull in the Thrones audience. No expense has been spared for this £16 million production, which was filmed in Cape Town, South Africa and used the same stunt team as Mad Max: Fury Road. Troy, Fall of a City is the story from Greek mythology of Helen, the most beautiful woman in the world who sparked a brutal 10-year war after ditching her husband for a rival suitor. Viewers are first introduced to Paris, a simple shepherd who discovers he is really the son of the king of Troy but was given away at birth. It's the most epic love story ever told, so it needs to be that kind of love. Belladane Helen is played by Belladane as a free-spirited woman who is controlled by husband Menelaus, Jonas Armstrong, who rules the Greek city-state of Sparta. And she falls for the charms of headstrong Paris, the handsome prince from Troy, when he comes to visit. The pair share a night of passion, cue the first episode's hot scene, and plot for Helen to run away from her husband, even though it will cause war, death and destruction. Actress Bella explains, "The most important thing is their love has to be so strong and real, it cannot just be some small obsession or a fling. It has to be like the love of your life but also have that excitement and madness and sensuality and sexuality that falling into love like that has. It's the most epic love story ever told, so it needs to be that kind of love." The German star, who has also appeared in Plebs and Humans, also didn't want Helen to be the weak-willed Scarlet Woman as she's previously been portrayed. "People have said about Helen in the past, you know, she was a whore, she cheated on her husband and similar things," explains Bella. "What moved me about her is that she feels like a woman who's completely imprisoned in an abusive relationship, and has never had time in her life where she was not controlled by men constantly. She was never able to have her own voice, and she finally wakes up through Paris. And I think that is a beautiful message, and it is something that moved me. I want to tell this story because I think it's a really important one to tell, and a very empowering one for women." Paris is played by Australian actor Louis Hunter, 25, who had to learn to ride horses and sword fight for his incredibly physical role. The character realizes he is special when he encounters the gods Zeus, Hero, Athena and Aphrodite, the ancient Greek goddess of love, beauty, pleasure, and procreation, who says she will help him win the most beautiful woman in the world. Actor Louis says, at the beginning, he's suddenly in this new world. He can't just run away from his newfound life via Edwards and fame. However, he thinks there is a possibility he can save Helen from hers. Maybe he can't break out of his own jail, but he could break her out of her jail. And of course he is incredibly attracted to her and wants to be with her in his new life. The 8-part series is a co-production between the BBC and Netflix. Troy also stars Shameless actor David Threlfall as Paris' dad King Priam and Frances O'Connor as his wife Hecuba. Plus there's David Gyasi and Joseph Mall as Greek heroes Achilles and Odysseus and Johnny Harris as Menelaus' brother Agamemnon. Tom Weston-Jones plays Paris' brother Hector, while Chloe Pirrie is his wife Andromache. Amy Fionn Edwards also appears as Paris' sister and prophet Cassandra. Helen actress Bella adds, "The more and more pain is inflicted, and the more deaths are caused, the harder it gets to justify." Helen soon realizes she cannot have the love of her life without suffering being caused on such a huge scale. She will never be able to just be with Paris and love him without causing death and suffering. It's very tragic. Troy, Fall of a City starts tomorrow night at 9:10 p.m. on BBC One.